Good morning, Keith.
Good morning, Joey. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Let's talk some Singo.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not much of a partier, but I'm telling you, this is fun. This is going to be really fun.
It is. It's a good way to get together and have some fun, listen to some music, and enjoy an evening.
Yeah, I went down to try this out Saturday. A couple months ago, and it was so much fun. And the crowd gets into it. Everybody's singing along with the songs. And for those who don't know what Singo is, why don't you explain a little bit to them about it here?
It's like regular bingo, except most people say it's a lot more fun. You use music instead of saying B2. You use the music, a song, and young lady that does this in southeast Missouri, northeast Arkansas, all over the place. It's gotten so popular. We were able to book her for Thursday, the 21st of May, and she does a great job with it, and she explains it very well. Makes it easy for everyone to understand and enjoy. And anybody that likes music and anybody that likes to play bingo, this combines them both, and it's just a great way to spend an evening and have a lot of fun.
And the way we're going to do this is there's no actual admission fee, but for a $10 donation to the museum, you'll get 4 cards and 1 dauber to play. And the way that works is when you are playing. Let me put this up here so you can see. So she plays a little bit of the song, right?
Snippet, yeah. She calls a snippet of a song, and it doesn't necessarily have the title of the song in it. And you figure it out, and you take your dauber when you figure out the song and mark it just like you would in bingo. And I think it's the first game. There are 3 games in kind of a set, and the first game is 5 across, 5 down, 5 diagonal, just like regular bingo. And then the second game of the set is you have 2 5 up, 5 across, 5 down.
And you keep the card.
Keep the same card
for the whole set. There's 3 games in the set, and you keep the same card. And you just add 2. So the second game of the set, you have to have 2 rows filled, right? And they can be any direction as long as it's full row. And then the third one in the set is.
That's when it gets exciting.
Yeah. Is fill the whole page.
Right, blackout. I think they call it bingo blackout. And when it gets down toward the end, it's really neat to see how everybody's, and you get to sing along too. Don't forget that part. You can sing along. That's obviously your choice, but it's a lot of fun when everybody's singing along and figuring out the song. And then when they get down to that final 2 or 3, it gets pretty exciting. There's a lot of noise and laughter and a lot of fun.
And we'll have prizes. We're not sure yet what they are, but we will have, and there'll be. Didn't she say there'll be a first, second, third
prize?
Each one, well, because out of that set there'll be 3 games, and each one of those will get a prize.
Right, and we'll have 2 sets,
and so there'll be 6 prizes.
Yeah. There's 2 genres of music.
Yeah, we have the one would be the country classic country, and the other one is going to be rock and roll
Hall of Fame. So it's music that we think everybody will know some of, and it's amazing when you look at the Singo list of what they've got. Like Joey and I were talking, I think they've got 200 or 300 different things you can choose from, as far as genres of music. And we thought this would best fit our group and the people that we hopefully are going to get here for that evening.
Right. So we are looking at doing different things. We've been having mostly concerts here, and as someone said, that's not everybody's thing, and so we're trying to draw in maybe even a different crowd of people.
Right. This is age. It's good for any age. Everybody likes music,
and so on May 21st, that's a Thursday at 7:00. We had been doing Thursday for a long time, and then we moved it to Friday, and but we could only, she's so bit busy, we could only get her booked on a Thursday, and so. But it's only one more day till Saturday, so it's not,
right.
So
and it's 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, so
yeah,
a perfect way to spend a couple of hours on a Thursday evening.
It's I'm just telling you, it's going to be so much fun. It's just when everybody gets involved and starts singing with the songs, and the popular songs come out, start playing.
I've even seen people sing I never thought would be singing too. When everybody else gets going and having fun, it's fun to watch.
Well, I went down, and believe it or not, I'd never done this, but I went down with a friend to Perryville Saturday night to karaoke night, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I had no idea that many people would volunteer to sing, but I looked up at the table over there, and when you wanted to sing, you would fill out a little sticky note, put it up there, and he had 18 sticky notes up there of people that wanted to sing songs, and so I was shocked.
You get all levels of talent. It doesn't matter whether you're good or not. When you start karaoke, it doesn't matter whether you're good or not.
Yeah, you're right, and I tell you, so. We've been talking about it for a long time, but I think that's another thing we need to try.
Yeah, too. Casey also does that. The one that does our Singo, she also handles that, and she has some really good nights of karaoke also.
Well, there's lots of things goes on in Rector. People will say, "Well, there's nothing to do in Rector," but there are lots of things to do in Rector.
Right.
And if you enjoy this kind of thing, you need to be here. It's going to be awesome.
Right, and word of mouth. Yeah, word of mouth. Of course, it's going to be on Facebook and everywhere else, but word of mouth is a great way to get your family, friends. Like I said, good for all ages, kid-friendly and everything. So get everybody to come out and have a good evening with us.
Yeah, you bet. So let's spread the word. Tell everybody that you know. And we'll see you on the 21st.